most people would agree that the hardest part of a mix and the hardest part of the spectrum to get right is in the low end. If you get the relationship between all of the instruments that occupy energy in the bass region in good proportion, it's possible in mastering to go ahead and adjust things so that the bass stands in good proportion to the mid-range and to the high end. However, if you don't manage the relationship between low-frequency transient instruments and low-frequency tonal instruments, that can create challenges, like real challenges in mastering. It's also, because it's hardest to hear, we have some tools available to us to help us understand low end. Certainly, your headphones are going to help you understand the bottom octave or two in the spectrum compared to your speakers. A metering that shows you spectrum will help you understand the proportion of low end to the rest of the spectrum. A tool that you'll find in the tonal balance control meter, it's in the upper left-hand corner, it shows the crest factor, or the relationship between the transient, the peak, if you will, in the low end, and the sustain in the low end. There's a lot of latitude in terms of, there's no single right answer, but if you see that meter wandering in such a way that the crest factor is very high, that means that the relationship between the low-frequency transient, the low-frequency energy that comes along with a kick drum, for instance, compared to the tone of the bass that follows it, is a little bit out of whack. That's something to look at. This is one of the biggest enemies of clarity and loudness.